Commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Haven't you heard?
I guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Ancient Albion truly is fascinating.
I guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Star Snatch Club is known for its a radish veggie soup. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eyes for its views. The neighboring nation of Norway has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet. Today's recommendation is the steak.
Which should I choose?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Star Snatch radish veggie
Oh, which should I choose?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? There's a strange robber in your booth. Welcome. How can I help you? A radish veggie soup. Today's recommendation is a steak. Star Snatch Club is known for its meals.
I guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange robber in your booth. And a radish veggie soup. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wrong nation of Wheeler.
Oh, which should I choose?
Come take a look. There'll definitely be something that catches your eye. The neighboring nation of Wheeler has the most prosperous commercial party on the
Yes, I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers
Being
Guild.
too popular can be such a hassle.
You're
Who
also
knew
here
the
for
people would
Mustang's
adore
homecoming.
me so much?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild. Which should I choose?
Tea party! Are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn... Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Faster, stronger! Start the clock!
Decided by destiny.
Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Oof! Hut! Strike a pose! Let the world collapse!
On my mark!
Let me scribe.
Written in the stars.
Hi! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Oof! Charge! Yeah! Let my name echo in song! Quick as a flash! Start the clock!
Delved into destiny. Fate is upon you.
Yeah! Charge! Oof! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
Controlled breathing.
Let's move! Let me scribe.
Written in the stars.
Hi! Yeah! Oof! Charge! Yeah! Yeah! Heads up! Hero incoming! Yeah! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Quick as a flash! On my mark! Headbutt! Hi!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Get to work! Let's light it up! Teamwork is... you two! Time to... Pyroclastic surge!
Rise with the sun! Letting brave names echo!
Show no mercy! Everybody stand up! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
around his veins boil! Let's light it up! I'm going in! You two! Time to end! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Full throttle! Fulfill our pact! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork! See Lolling! He's Papa! Get him! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Burn it down! Let's light it up! Take it easy.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation... Where do we come from?
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
The abyss is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never vanish.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspect.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while. Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good...
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines?
Real tired, bro! Secret source automatons? That's strange.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our... No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets no problem. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Notcry soon, so, you know, while we're still here...
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old time's sake? We could hit...
Awesome!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still...
No way, bro!
Where are they? Must find them. Traveler. Paimon. Then return home.
Takes me right back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! There's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Aoife, how's it looking?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing.
You call that a human? Whoa. Okay. She's... a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess.
Return home.
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
What? You heard that too, right?
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's...
Really? Wait. A blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right. You bet, bro!
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have 2 gunslingers here. Can't we just blast?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, It triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
Sure looks that way.
Hmm.
So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex.
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the children of F. You bet, bro!
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Moika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa! What a
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Moika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something. But I'm not, so to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Hold up. Is she
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptex.
a cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts, although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and... could be a tricky one, since it uses a combination of several different technologies. I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you...
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen it. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight.
Hey! She woke up!
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that.
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler.
Wow!
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status.
You're pretty smart for a robot.
Code.
Oh. Maybe not so smart after all.
Memory. Missing.
What?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these...
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again! Why would her memories be missing?
You said something about returning home earlier.
Return home. Task in progress. Memory missing.
Oh. So that's it then.
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though?
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere. She just can't. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache.
Finding near synonyms for headache.
Robots can feel pain too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and in a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral.
Whoa, slow down. Could you simplify that for Paimon?
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Night Wind and you send your disciple on to stop him from treating it like a vacation. You might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case, all it's done is make...
Task. Failed. Sincere apology.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger...
Sure. I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been? Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
Hey! That triggered something! Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hard work.
That's it! A maid! Although, as far as Paimon's aware,
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choice.
No.
how come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no. She's just like the Cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting... Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing...
is this a broom?
Wait! She really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then, could I,
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just, this area will do. Thanks.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you...
Understood. Commencing task. Sorting large objects.
She's really doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Cleaning floor. Installation chamber deployed. Defensive mode engaged. Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence initiated. Defensive mode engaged. Sorting small objects. Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Discuss.
Maybe I should keep a closer eye on what Nipika's reading.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated.
What in the world? That isn't classical. She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty.
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Wow. It's like it's brand new.
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragon, but most of her research was lost to history. It's
What happened?
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with... He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it.
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan. The uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak, Lianka.
Malfunction. This is not the way. Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back!
Alô. Preciso farmar artefatos para mim, toda poderosa.
Alô, tá me ouvindo?
E aí, Gabriel, como tá? Tudo bem contigo?
Aham, e você? Não, eu perguntei se você tá bem.
Ah, se eu tô bem? Cara,
Tá lá, mas acho que eu tô bem. Trabalho cansou hoje, né?
Demais.
Ô, qual que é o boss da chasca? Tá vendo? Deixa eu lembrar aqui, vou ter que matar ele. Gabriel. Pera aí. Esqueça a lauma, pegue a chasca. Aí, pode falar.
If she's
Esqueça
a
a lauma,
robo-maid,
pegue a
why is
chata.
she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon?
Não compensa. Eu pegaria a lauma que é melhor. Chasca
Você
é
acha?
apenas um DPS anemo. Né? Ela não é nem DPS anemo, pra ser exato, né? Mas enfim.
É uma DPS, o elemento você escolhe. Ela é coringa. É o coringa.
Então, DPS anemo ela não é. Agora, DPS anemo que vai vir é o Vars. O Vars eu vou pegar. Ele vai demorar pra vir mesmo, pelo que dizem.
Você já tem a arma assinatura dele?
O túmulo do lobo, sim. Mas eu só
Pô,
tenho um túmulo
no
do
negócio
lobo.
do aniversário eu tinha que colocar a arma, pô.
É, bem que poderiam, né? Fizeram isso no ZZZ. Deram arma grátis do mochileiro e personagem grátis. Se você visse o aniversário do ZZZ,
Nem quero ver, senão vou ser obrigado a jogar. Aniversário é agora?
não, já foi já, mas o aniversário eles dão 30 giros, um personagem do mochileiro grátis e uma arma do mochileiro grátis.
Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown... Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target.
Beleza.
Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive.
Wait! Kanich! Just hold on for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry.
In Nefa?
Inefa! They found you at last! Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies.
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers? Or,
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
Aino?
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home!
Malfunction.
Inefa, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse.
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nodcry.
Nodcry?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nodcry. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nodcry. It was going okay until all the trouble.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They made some big moves in Nodcry lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's going to turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret source automatons by any chance?
Inefa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us—
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Inefa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Anefa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this I know, then? Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Nalan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her! Then...
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond sal. And as for the memory thing, Anefa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nodcry. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own The worst part of that was, Anefa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of
Huh?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Anefa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself. Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nodcry recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
No.
Didn't.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now?
Poor...
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her?
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea.
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching...
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to...
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little? Your ship got attacked, And since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But...
How about the Flower Feather Clan? In my tribe, weary traveler...
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Anefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Anefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't...
A backup plan? Great!
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll...
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't...
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, bye.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, Hal. Actually, that's weird.
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied... Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is? Who cares? She isn't my problem.
What kind of tone are you supposed to talk to?
Do you think Anefa will like this gift we got her?
See? Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishiki or Leonka, it... Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku...
You guys, it's just making random beeps.
Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
Beep beep? Yes,
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them. 'cause she hardly ever comes back for—
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened?
Ineffa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow—
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand! All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So we thought it'd be— We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot—
Aha! So that's why you made her this—
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though.
It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one.
But what if she doesn't? This might be— Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nodcry have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today—
Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until—
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Ineffa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Leo.
Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then?
No, she's from Nodcry. She met my dad after he moved there. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
Don't worry. We'll write to you and let you know how Ineffa's doing. You bet. And once she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you and the—
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. I wonder how much
Who knows? Seems like she takes— Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do that.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run— Oh, really?
Merciless. Fearless. Fearless.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode, disengaged.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She'd have...
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
Hey! Don't you start too.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies. Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs.
It's more like a...
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for...
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what? A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for? Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory.
Yes, exactly. You got it.
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr.
No, that's completely different.
I will. Gratitude.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a...
Memento? Important memory. Memento.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey. It's just a flower. That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people, even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000. No, everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as you're... Besides, I have no... If anything, I pity him. In a way, you were once... Well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between... So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the... Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus. Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader... All right, time to go. Some things are destined to cross the ocean, find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on.
Back to the...
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to see a proper...
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not...
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable. But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have...
Yeah, exactly! What...
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon,
1/5?
Traveler. Risk mitigated.
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Inefa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's all right.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky.
Arieta. Amu. Joashin. I am back. Also, what does it feel like?
That's a strange question. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel to...
Not cry. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have... If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be this...
Phew! That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split. Yes. Once I have been split.
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to. Wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong. Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe. Somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. And I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but...
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means that... Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answer.
Got it.
Recover your memories. Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Didn't think it'd be you.
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow.
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been... After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then, he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for a... Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information.
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 Dragon Lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times. Wait, really? How? It took me forever to figure this out. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons.
but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory, but one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime.
Lost.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inefa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But...
Darn!
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Inefa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up, her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan. The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a...
Huh?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this you mentioned that the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers was executed.
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from... It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse was placed on the priestess. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable... In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic...
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring... I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them. Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly.
giving it all I've got.
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might...
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik. And...
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, see, apparently she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to...
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers. And the most hostile. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that Dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity. But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her. Or...
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a rope.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that, see, Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity...
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flower Feather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different...
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Lianka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say this. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Fine. I had a feeling.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times. Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and...
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And...
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Inef.
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make it...
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said...
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform...
Roger that.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later.
Who's on the loose?
Installation chamber deployed.
Off to the freezer!
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can—
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlands. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is—
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's—
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Ugh.
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush.
Wait, how did Inefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talk. Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear it.
Hypothesis. Language module requires... Finished.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before.
More random memory data, I guess.
Reconnecting.
Wow! It's actually talking!
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
The Fatui invaded my territory,
waves of the automatons when...
Ugh! Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automaton.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No!
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the
Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to... me.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please...
I think... she wants me to go with her to return the core. So...
Wait! You mean... she...
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name. 11th Lord.
What? So, Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Inefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can
Inefa?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore...
8th Lord? The Yunka's mother's territory?
You were split, then
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did you say?
Excessive signal interference. The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
Marionette? How?
I, heard bits and pieces at the market in Nashatown, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't really...
Is that right? How come...
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Inefa's already had to rescue us so many times now.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding... Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled. Yes. New destination.
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of.
You're not coming back with us.
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Huh? Why'd it stop moving? Is it...
Liyue, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
You're saying Zhuo Xin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by... You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know. Something just doesn't...
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel.
Shall we follow him? Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud? Dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere. Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign ruler's territories.
The territory was sealed by Lianka. This was once one of...
Hey! That was pretty clear this time.
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Lianka sealed the territory to...
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal...
Lianka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan fight. Later, the Fatui found a weak point.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good... What do you think? Anefa? Oh no! What's she doing? She's charged right in!
Wait.
Traveler, are we going in? Alright then.
is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons. Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name. The 8th Sovereign Ruler, the Priestess of Floral
The 8th Lord? You're Lianka's dragon mother?
8th Lord.
Moments after I was cursed, Lianka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue...
Lianka rescued me? Memory.
Yes. Lianka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to...
How does forgetting everything...
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines.
Each time you yearn for a new place to belong.
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain.
It destroys your mind. Swallows your soul, prevents...
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories. And started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on, your name's Inafa.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced. Forcing...
This is... a lot to process.
Automated defense system active. Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
Hey!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure...
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely, too.
Yes, I too...
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Except defensive mode. Accelerate.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Accelerate.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
May I present?
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Take it easy.
Stop that! Strike a pose!
Accelerating.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it! Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it! Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
You doing okay, Ineffa?
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching. Over there! We can use the access module to proceed to the central...
Detected. 3 unregistered.
Ah!
No, this is just an ordinary